This video is about the problem with comments on YouTube. And I don't know how this lighting looks because the monitor on the GoPro is so small I can't really tell.
Here, I'll fix the lighting.
You gotta fix the light.
It's gonna get really bright for a second though.
That might be better. I got a lot of salt water on the screen because we were on a boat today. That might be better.
Oh, you know what's not hard to see? I bet they can see that that lovely burn I ended up with.
It's like Usher, let it burn. So this video is about, quickly, the problem with comments on YouTube. And the first problem, as there are many, is the problem of, am I blocked? Because what's interesting is actually the last problem with YouTube comments that we'll get to in a minute. But the first problem being, am I blocked, ties into the question that comes from the viewers, subscribers possibly, that don't have YouTube channels. Mm-hmm. And the reason why this is a problem is because if you don't have a YouTube channel, it's actually pretty funny because I used to have this job. I worked, and one of the guys that I worked with, he was high up. He was, you know, he had investment, he had shares in the company. He could have potentially one day, you know, possibly even owned it. And he told me, he says, I know a little bit about everybody's job here. He goes, I understand what people do, and it helps me be better at what I do and managing people and the job itself because I have an understanding of their job. I don't underestimate their job or overestimate their job because I understand their job. So it's not like you work somewhere, like for instance, you made a video yesterday talking about the service industry. Yeah. And you're a server, you're a waiter perhaps, but you have no idea what goes on in the kitchen.
That'd be a very hard job to have.
You know how much of a problem that can be if as a server, as a waiter, you run to the kitchen and you start barking orders and demands based on an assumption of underestimating or overestimating something you have no idea how it goes down. Mm-hmm. That will be bad. Yeah. So it's best to try to have an understanding for everybody's job as it relates to your job. Sit. For instance, my dog's job is to just sit, interfere with videos.
Sit, Max, go sit. I love you, go sit.
Nice. Well, we haven't seen him all day, so it makes sense. But the reason why I say that is because if you don't have a YouTube channel, then there's a lot of things about how YouTube channels work and function that you'll never know from the side of a viewer, from the side of a subscriber, from the side of someone leaving a comment. And what YouTube has, as Penguin Zero has shared years ago, is upgraded or updated or improved or enhanced their comment filters. And these comment filters ultimately and inevitably hold comments on their own. So as a commenter on a video, you leave a comment, you're super excited about the comment, you hit send, and then you look at the comment section and your comment isn't there. Am I blocked? Am I blocked? Did you block me? Not to mention, YouTube automatically sorts comments by top comment and not newest comment.
Yeah, that part too.
There's a lot that goes on with this comment section, but
a lot of people forget that part.
Oftentimes, YouTube has automatically held the comment until further review. It doesn't mean that you're blocked.
No. Am I blocked? Am I banned? The powers that be don't want me talking, or...
And YouTube, we don't get notification that there's a comment held. No. Like some YouTubers, some content creators, some folks who have channels don't even know that this section exists in the comment section of review.
Well, don't forget that there are some that are held for review, and there are some that literally YouTube never ever puts through to even the held for review area, and we just never ever see
There's
them.
held for review, there's hidden, and then there's you'll never ever see it.
Never ever see it.
If you, it's funny because it used to be back in the day, if you went to the store and you bought a certain list of items that would trigger this FBI alert because you were buying certain things. Well, if you put certain words, YouTube will just delete your comment.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with that.
I've actually seen sometimes where it shows up on YouTube Studio Home, and then I go to look for it, and I can't find it. It's gone. Like it made it through and then the filter found it, it's gone.
Took it immediately.
So am I blocked? Maybe, but you could also not be blocked and YouTube just, you know, caught you in the filter. It's kind of like going through like TSA or certain things, and it's like, how come I got stopped? How come I'm walking out of Walmart, you chose to check my receipt?
Yeah.
Well, it's because you have 2 cases of water on the bottom of your shopping cart, and we think you stole that water.
Well, unfortunately, if you are blocked, asking the question, am I blocked, will get you nowhere, because nobody would ever see it if you are blocked.
If you're asking the question, am I blocked, then that possibly means that you've done something that
you think would get you blocked.
Get you blocked.
Yeah, whether it's from the creator or YouTube itself. Yeah, I agree.
The other one is that, as I have done, I've turned off all comments. Plain and simple.
I have a lot of words that are held for review on mine, and if you happen to use those words, either the comments go into held for review and I have to go through and go, I guess I'll let it through this time. Or if you use too many held for review words, YouTube is like, we're not even gonna waste your time with it, it's just gone.
If you saw how many comments she gets and how many comments automatically get held, it would blow your mind.
Yeah.
Let alone, she ain't got time to go through them all. No. So anyway, that's besides the point, but I don't remember what I was saying.
I'm sorry. That's on me.
Oh, I turned off all my comments because I'm done with comments, okay? However, I have tested holding all comments, and I have tested pause comments. So essentially, when you go to the bottom of my video, you'll see comments turned off, no comments. But in the past, you may have seen comments paused. And that's when comments kind of get out of hand, and you put it on pause. It's kind of like a subtle, like, just hold on. Hold on for a second.
Yeah. Calm yourselves down.
You know, because YouTube knows that by turning comments off, it creates this tension in the air. It's really weird.
People get really pissed off about it.
Oh my God.
It's very weird.
So, well, some people do and some people don't. If you watch YouTube on the TV, you probably have no idea my comments are turned off.
And then if you've never commented before, all of a sudden you want to comment only because comments are turned off, and then you get mad that you can't comment. That's weird to me.
And then also, depending on what comments are before yours may influence your comment unnecessarily.
Yeah.
And I honestly, if you're not interested in commenting on the subject that I'm actually talking and discussing, which is in fact growing a YouTube channel and becoming more successful at YouTube, I don't give a what your comment is.
What I love is when people come over to one of my channels and go, hey, I was going to leave a comment on Kevin's latest video, but the comments are turned off.
You're goddamn right they're turned off.
But that's the only comment. It's like, what were you going to say then? Like, why did you come over here and leave that comment? You still said absolutely nothing about whatever it was you wanted to say about the video. So what's the point?
But the other setting is hold all comments. So it gives commenters the idea that their comment has been accepted and put through, but it actually holds all comments, which then requires the creator to go through and hand select and pick every single comment that will be approved or declined.
That's when the people come through and go, am I blocked? I don't see that comment. Because you've done hold all comments before. When comments go to held for review or don't make it through, that's when people are like, well, I'll try this for the 4th time. I've tried to leave this comment 3 times, but I'm guessing, you know, you don't like it. I'm like, why do I always get blamed if your comment doesn't show up? Like, that pisses me off. That immediately makes me not want to let your comment through when you become a raging dick towards me because YouTube held your shit. Like, that's not fair to me at all.
So there's hold all, and the problem with hold all is that now you literally have to read everything. You have to read everything, which can be good, can be bad. So you got that. So you have on, off, pause, hold all. I was gonna say another one. I don't remember what it was.
There's strict held for review.
I don't remember what it was, but maybe it'll come back to me when I edit this video. Oh, that's what it was. It's if you get blocked, if you get hidden from the channel, it'll treat you like hold all. You'll still be able to comment. You just won't know that it won't go through.
Yeah.
Because YouTube is taking this pansy ass approach of trying to keep everybody happy. So even when it's a situation where I flag people, it says, just so you know, we flagged them, but we're not gonna let them know because they don't want to create this tension and this rub.
No, there's a creator out there who, she really does not like me for unknown reasons. I can't.
Is she really a creator?
She's a whatever. I don't know what her problem is.
Oh, you're talking about
When I started my channel, I talked about her a lot because she gave me inspiration.
She's not a content creator.
Not at all. She just runs her mouth.
She just has a YouTube channel.
So I talked about her a lot in the beginning. Like, you guys got to go watch her stuff. Like, she's got great stuff out there. You know, I don't do things this way, but she does. It's cool that she can, blah, blah, blah. And then I left a comment on one of her videos one day, and I was surprised that there was no creator to creator reply, right? If creators comment on my stuff, I generally reply.
Let me hang on. Let me help them understand, because if a relatively big channel comments on another channel, you will get that notification.
You will get that notification, and a lot of times other subscribers on that channel start commenting on that creator's comment also, right? So I left a comment on one of her videos because it was a great video and I had a lot to say. So I left a comment for her, like, you know, good job, whatever. That's all I ever would do. And there was no response. I was like, oh, that's weird. And then I was like, let me look at this from a different account. And sure enough, I could not find my comment anywhere, because she blocked me from her channel, because I think too many people were saying that they watched me as well, and it rubbed her the wrong way.
Now, be that as it may, one of the other problems with comments on YouTube videos is the mental health impact that it has on creators. Mm-hmm. But we're not excluding viewers as well, because comments can impact viewers too. Yeah. And, you know, honestly, it's kind of like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I'm not going to create this hostile environment that can potentially breed
ignorance, or
it could breed
whatever.
It could breed energy that I'm not interested in. I don't want to have any part of. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the other problem with comments on YouTube is, in fact, what YouTube is doing, because apparently YouTube is testing out putting comments on the sidebar when you're watching on desktop, when you're watching on computer or tablet, maybe. Not so much on your phone, I don't think, or on TV. Maybe they're gonna put it on TV too, I don't know.
Because we saw a new thing on TV where now you can hit play and mix, or subscribe,
and join the membership.
Those are all
Side note, join the membership on my channel if you want more on how to grow your YouTube channel and make more money. And if you're looking at my YouTube channel and you're saying to yourself, well, Kevin, you don't get that many views, well, that's totally fine, that's cool. But from the perspective of using YouTube as a tool to make money, well, that's up to you. You can pick and choose what you want to do and who you want to listen to. It doesn't bother me either way. If you want to sign up to Scroll Tribe's membership, feel free. If you want to check us out on Patreon, come on over. Links are in the description. But YouTube is testing out this new feature where they're putting comments on the sidebar, which I originally thought was to keep you focused on the video while being able to read comments so they could run ads. Because before, if you scrolled up to read the comments, you could no longer see the video. But others believe that this is actually an attempt at YouTube promoting shorts while watching the video and reading comments, and you can see shorts instead of seeing the video. So I don't know. Time will tell how this works out. But the last, or the fourth and final that I have for this video today on the problem with comments on YouTube is the misconception of having a voice, okay? And the comment section provides the opportunity for people to have a misconception of them having a voice. And in fact, you don't, because your comments can be blocked, your comments can be held, your comments can be deleted, comments can be turned off, and in fact, comments can be generated to create a vibe and an opinion and a narrative based on the creators choosing if they so wanted to. So I don't think the comment section really holds any real weight or value from the perspective of having a voice. And the best part about it is that if you really want to have a voice, then just start a YouTube channel and then you can say whatever you want.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence. But I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus. Brokenness feeling like sin, now no breath, low dollar. Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake fans gon' pop.